What's up, everybody? Welcome to BzG Plays Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. My name is Barrett Courtney. I am your Let's Player, and here joined with me this week is someone I would not expect to join me for an Uncharted Let's Play, Alyssa Shimoda. What's up, Alyssa? How you doing today?
Hi, good.
That's good to hear. Now, you know little to nothing about Uncharted.
Yes.
Is that correct? So, yeah. You
Treasure. Sir
Treasure.
Francis Drake.
Sir Francis Drake, there you go.
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake, okay.
Handsome bitches.
Handsome bitches.
No, I said and some bitches.
And some bitches.
Always a different bitch.
Okay, well there is
no,
a joke.
There's a bitch and then there's another bitch and then both bitches.
And both of the bitches are in this one. But yeah, there is a
Old
joke.
man.
Sully. Sully's right over here.
No, that's a monster.
What?
Pixar reference.
Oh, okay. What Pixar reference was that?
Monsters Inc. Sully.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, this is Sully right over here. And then I forget this guy's name, but in the beginning, we played the beginning of Uncharted 3 last week, right?
Oh, okay. Then I should not have. Should have started last week. I don't know what's going on.
Well, Henry was gonna join me, but then Henry got all busy and stuff because you know, life and whatnot. So I decided to bring you in. You're my ringer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy, we thought he was working with the bad guy, but in reality, he was actually like working for us, and like we staged our own deaths to make the bad guy think that we're dead. So when we go after the treasure, they don't think that they're facing anybody else, but really we have the upper hand.
Yes. Some
mind games with that shit, right? Yeah. So yeah. In the first Uncharted, there's one bitch named Elena, right?
Yeah.
She's blonde. And in the second one,
bleeding.
Oh yeah,
fake
blood.
Gotcha.
Right. So Uncharted 2, there's Chloe. Chloe's obviously the hotter one. She's more exciting. She's got this whole like sort of Talia al Ghul Batman relationship where they're like they obviously are very toxic and don't work well with each other. Like they're just really bad for each other, but like it's because of that they're just so attracted to each other. Right. And there's actually a joke in Uncharted 2 where Nathan is hanging out with Chloe and they run into Elena. And Elena's like, "Hi, I'm last year's model." It's a little funny there. So right now we're figuring out what this ring is. Now the ring, you pointed out the ring. It was like the little loading indicator before we started recording.
Yes.
The ring is actually important because it's been in all three Uncharted games. Nathan always wears it around his neck because his name is Nathan Drake. This whole thing where he's related to Sir Francis Drake, but maybe not. It's actually spoilers, later in this game, this villain, we forget who she is, Henry relates her to some British actress, and I forget her name already, but the only British actress I knew was Maggie Smith.
No, I know who he's talking about too, because she is standing out in my mind right now too. Can't do it.
Well, yeah, that was the whole joke last week. I kept saying Maggie Smith. He's like, that's not the only British old British actress. So she implies later in the game, like, I know who you really are. I know what your true name is.
Is she meant to be modeled after that lady?
I don't know. I've never looked that up. See, like, Uncharted is very new to you. Uncharted is new to me as well. I only played these games for the first time last year when the...
But I remember you playing them last year and learning about them.
You vaguely, you vaguely, like, sort of learning about them.
Following along, yeah.
Because that's that's what Naughty Dog is best at, you know?
Stories.
Is stories. I'm gonna do some questioning of you, do some trivia. What's another game that you paid attention to that Naughty Dog also made?
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. There you go. High five. Fuck yeah. So that was something that like I knew The Last of Us was good because that was sort of the first time I was playing. That was 2 years ago. Yeah. And that was the first time I played it. And you would even stop and like pay attention to the story
I was watching it
because
like it was a movie.
Because it's very intriguing and that's what Naughty Dog does so well is make these very interesting stories. And you know, here's another interesting fact. What is Naughty Dog before they were like huge? Because Uncharted was sort of like what brought them like on the official map. What were they best known for before Uncharted? Do you know that one? Have I talked about? No. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very weird.
I used to play Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay. This is like a new recording environment, so Alyssa's
I'm also
getting
sleepy.
Yeah, I know. It's probably not the best that like I've started doing the recording on the couch because it's comfortable, and being comfortable allows for creative minds to talk and whatnot instead of sitting at a desk being all like constrained and fucking uncomfortable and shit for an hour. But I realize it might not be the best for this because we're recording at 10 o'clock at night. I always seem to record at the worst times with you.
Yeah.
The Lego Harry Potter, I remember
losing my voice.
You were losing your voice. The Lego Harry Potter. I think Emily is away. I think that was also a really late one. But I think you were just so fired up and angry that like it took you out of being tired. That game was bullshit. I'm surprised we played through the entire thing in that one Let's Play.
Yeah, we did. And then I played it a couple more times to see if I could get different outcomes, and I couldn't.
Yeah, you were really pissed.
Very frustrating.
So yeah, the whole thing with the ring. There's in the first part of the game last week. We went back to when Nathan Drake was a kid, and like when he first meets Sully and the evil British woman who I can't think of her name of. He met them as a child, and we also found out like the first time he stole the ring, and that little artifact was next to the ring in the same sort of like exhibit from this museum. And so apparently putting this ring in this like weird artifact gives the location of
secret treasure.
I believe his like Drake's the Golden Hind. Yes, so they're looking for Nathan Drake's ship, I believe.
Nathan Drake's ship or
Sir Francis Drake's ship. I'm sorry. So yeah, there's the whole implication of whether or not this is going to be, or like whether or not Nathan is actually related to Sir Francis Drake. And Helen Mirren. Yeah, that's what Henry was saying a lot.
Sorry, I was waiting a really long time for her name to come to me, and it just did.
So there's this whole question, right, of maybe we learn Nathan Drake's real name in Uncharted 4: Thief's End, which comes out next week. It's fucking crazy. We're so close, guys. And I think we'll figure it out because Nathan's brother is going to be in Uncharted 4. So maybe he like slips up like what
their real name is?
Yeah, like what his real name is. All right. So we're looking for, sometimes there's these little like puzzle things. We're looking for this like golden dog thing.
It's a donkey.
Now I believe from what I remember, yeah, there it is.
Oh.
It was up there. All right.
That was easy.
So, but now we got to figure out how to climb up there. That's the real challenge. Parkour. I'm gonna do a 360 off of the trash can, like onto the
refrigerator,
onto the refrigerator boxes, and then yeah, I forget. He doesn't make it. Spoilers. But Nathan Drake made it. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I'm glad I'm playing this with you because this is actually my favorite Uncharted game.
Oh yeah.
Because like I was saying with Henry,
a map.
I'm the map. Oh shit. Gotta memorize this map in the next couple of seconds.
Arabia.
So yeah, Uncharted 3 had like, especially like the beginning of it, the opening. Uncharted 1 and 2 have like this very like gravitas sort of like opening, right?
Right.
Of the beginning of Uncharted 1, they're on a boat and we're on a boat, man. It's going fast, man.
All the words.
You're a dork. You're just a huge Andy Samberg guy.
I love The Lonely Island and Andy Samberg and my roommate.
Your older roommate.
My older roommate.
I'm your
roommate. You are my current roommate.
Yeah.
My freshman year, we used to listen to The Lonely Island and Flight of the Conchords, and we would sing that shit all the time. Anytime a new digital short came out, we'd get really excited and not purposely learn the words, but we would listen to it all the time because it made us laugh. And we would all the
shit.
time.
Okay, well, I got it.
But I'm on a boat was when I was in high school, and I remember because when we were going to Project Grad. You guys do that here?
What the fuck is that?
It's basically what you do after your high school graduation in an attempt, like the parents plan it and they take you everywhere so that you don't go out and get drunk and die.
Is that for? There's like, see, that's something my mom would do. Is I think it was after prom.
Yeah.
There would be like an after prom party. In the in like their high school gymnasium to make sure that like no one went out and got super drunk.
Yeah.
This is San Francisco. No one gives a shit about that.
It's really sweet because it's like one last hurrah with your whole class when you graduate from high school. So I remember.
I think that's more like. I think that was definitely probably more of a thing when my mom was in high school, and it probably still is a thing for smaller high schools because you knew your entire graduating class. I knew
all the high schools in Hawaii do it.
I knew probably about 10% because there were like a lot of my graduating class was a lot of Asian kids who spoke like all right English, but like there's still that sort of like divide a little bit. Yeah. Right. So
well, anyway, the point was they took us. We went to Aloha Tower, which is sort of like a pier. And I got really excited because, well, jokingly excited. I was like, oh my God, are they taking us on a boat? I'm going to sing the song the whole time. And even as we were walking, like, when we got off of the charter bus and started, like, walking into Aloha Tower and walking by the water, and there was a boat right there, I started singing the song, but they weren't taking us to a boat. They were just taking us to a restaurant on the water.
Which is still cool.
Still cool. It was still really cool. Actually, the food was really bad, and we were really upset about it.
So not
because
that cool.
Because I love food, and all my friends from high school loved food, and we were just like, this sucks. How on earth could it be that we got junky food for our Project Grad?
Yeah, that sucks.
But it was okay.
Fun. Oh, but what I was gonna say was before we got derailed. No, it's okay. That's like half our shows.
I
we
know.
Get derailed.
That's the whole point.
Fucking
stuff.
But what I was gonna say is there's a lot of gravitas at the beginning of Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2. Uncharted 1, you're on a boat, you're getting shot up by like a bunch of pirates. Really crazy, right? Uncharted 2, you wake up as Nathan and you're in the middle of like a huge train wreck. Like literally like a huge train wreck in the middle of like snowy mountains and shit. And it's really scary and crazy. The way Uncharted 3 opens up is very like almost like Ocean's 11 sort of like vibe where like they walk into this bar and they're having this meeting and it like this deal goes wrong and stuff and then they have to have a bar fight and all this. It screamed like I think Uncharted has definitely been heavily compared to Indiana Jones. And I think that scene actually screams Indiana Jones the most is like sort of the smaller moments like that.
Yeah. So
that's why I love, not the entire reason why I love Uncharted 3 the most. But you know, there's always I'm gonna dive into big spoiler parts right here. There's always like a huge sort of supernatural twist in every Uncharted game, right?
Yeah.
The first one, you have like they're not Nazi zombies, but they're Nazi like undead, crazy, fucking like weird, like zombie, fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
And then Uncharted 2, you find like this lost city, and it's a bunch of like crazy
cursed people.
Blue. No, it's not cursed people. It's like it's like this ancient being of like really crazy blue people. And then Uncharted 3, actually, there is no twist. But that's the cool thing about it, right? It's like they lead up making you think there is a twist, and there is a really cool like moment where you're like, oh fuck, like what, like this came out of nowhere and this is really weird, it doesn't really make sense, but then you find out like, oh, all right, I won't fully spoil it.
Thanks.
We won't nearly get there today.
No, I hope not. I'm very tired. I'm very tired already.
Well, since you're tired, I guess is a good point to say Thank you guys. So, oh fuck.
Oh no,
Oh Jesus
you can't.
Christ.
You have to play.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. You can join us tomorrow for some more Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. Join us tomorrow for some more crazy fucking holy shit. Oh god. For some crazy shootouts. But until then, have a great day full of all fucking awesome games, much like Uncharted 3. Thank you.